This photo is now circulating. Officer Simon McGrath, allegedly the man who pulled the trigger that took Ryan Hinton's life. And yet, no press release, no news conference, and not even a headline. He was already sued for using excessive force. Court records say that he kicked in doors without a warrant, pointed guns at a family, and traumatized an 8-year-old. And now a young man is dead. Ryan Hinton is gone. The city is quiet. The department is protecting the shooter. Ask yourself, how many chances do they give a roll call before someone dies?
Yesterday, he was Ryan Hinton, just 18 years old. He was one of 4 men suspected in a car theft earlier yesterday morning. Police shot and killed him when they say that he pointed a gun at an officer. Our David Winter has been following this story since the shots were fired yesterday. He joins us now in studio with a look at the video from the body cam worn by the officer who shot at that suspect. David.
Yeah, Kyle, first I want to tell you that it contains graphic video, so please use discretion in watching this story. It's a lot for younger eyes to see. Now, that said, it's video from the camera of the officer who is running, and it's not overly clear. This, again, is all related to that officer-involved shooting from yesterday. We now know that an Edgewood, Kentucky man reported his Kia SUV, that one right there, stolen early yesterday morning. Police tracked the car's GPS to the Westview condos in East Price Hill. Now, we obtained exclusive video from a resident in the complex. It shows men sleeping in that stolen car right there, and that was at about 9 a.m. A half hour later, police arrived at the scene. In the next 6 seconds, lives would change. Police say the 4 men jumped from the stolen car and ran when they were told to stop. Now, one of those men, Ryan Hinton, was shot by police. This is the gun that he had recovered at the scene, that police recovered at the scene. He also had 2 full magazines and a round in the chamber. Now to the video. First, we're going to show you the body cam video that was worn by that officer who shot and killed Hinton. That will be followed by Chief Thege's answer when I asked whether the suspect pointed his gun at the officer, and then I'm going to help clarify what the chief said.
The officer is running, so the body camera is kind of jolting as the officer's running. What that leaves us with is a very blurred image, unfortunately.
Where my fire starters at? GFTV back with another fire flame meltdown. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Stomp, step, and stand all over that notification bell where you want the latest. And if you ain't a fire starter, hawker, walker, or stalker yet, what are you waiting on, family? Come on over here and subscribe, because we stomp, step, and stand on real morals and traditional principles, and ain't nothing morally sound or traditional about what's been going on out there in Cincinnati. Now, everybody hit the like button, drop y'all fire and TVs in the chat, because from the very beginning, when they told us this story about what went down with Ryan Hinton, nothing made sense. Not only did nothing make sense, even the body cam footage that they showed everyone didn't match the narrative or the details that they were telling us. And everyone was trying to find out, why are they hiding the identity of this officer that shot down Ryan Hinton? Well, fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers, drop y'all fire and TVs in the chat, because GFTV got what you want, and I definitely got what you need, because now we are about to find out why the Cincinnati Police Department was hiding the identity of Officer Kane McGrath. That's right, y'all. Officer Kane McGrath has a history, all right, of bending and twisting the law. Officer Kane McGrath has a history, all right, of using excessive force, kicking in doors without search warrant, pointing firearms at innocent victims and innocent children as he is conducting search warrants. Like I said, man, out of 659 officers that were named in a total of 706 complaints that was filed by the Citizen Complaint Authority, 23 of these complaints involved Officer Kane McGrath. All right. And now we understand why the Cincinnati Police Department is embarrassed. They are ashamed to release the name and the identity of this officer because they know everything else is going to follow. They know once they release this officer's name, all right, everything is going to come out about this officer, how he has been bending and twisting the law, doing a lot of crooked shit. Now, peep the game, y'all. Like I said, this officer has been involved in other shootings as well. We could go all the way back to 2015 when he claimed another black man pointing a gun at him, and they also had to use, okay, firearm force in that situation. But we could go to February 22nd. But excuse me, we could go back to August 3rd, 2022 as Mr. Robert Teller. All right. Because like I said, fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers. All right. I have been doing my research, and what I have come to find out is mind blowing. There's nowhere in the world that this officer should have been working for anybody's police department. As we see, it has been documented that this officer has used excessive force in the past. It has been documented also that this officer has been a part of multiple units amongst the Cincinnati Police Department, y'all. All right, he's been a part of the Fugitive Apprehension Squad. All right, and he also been a part of the gang unit. Okay, but you could also see, all right, that when they went to go serve this search warrant, okay, they didn't knock on the door, they didn't have a warrant or anything. Excessive force was used, as Mr. Teller also alleged, okay, that the officers made fun of his prosthetic eye. All right, so this is crazy work. As y'all could also see, it was credible evidence, use of tactical force, as we see that Officer McGrath used his body as a tactical shield to hold Mr. Teller down to the ground. Now, what I find very odd and very strange and very interesting about this whole situation as well, fire started, you can clearly see that body cam footage was also investigated in his investigation in the past. Just like body cam footage is being, okay, investigated now with the Ryan Hinton situation. But what's so shocking to me is how they're trying to manipulate what we, the people, are seeing. They are trying to convince us and make us believe that there is a gun being pointed at this officer when we don't see a gun at all. All right, as you see with the same situation with Mr. Taylor, as it says down there, okay, an investigation was also being conducted, and they also view body cam footage as well that held credibility to what Mr. Taylor was saying. But it also, okay, proves that Cincinnati Police Department, they are willing to do what, y'all? All right, manipulate the camera footage, the still images. They are willing to manipulate the narrative, okay, just so things could sway in their favor. All right, now check this out. Like I said, man, all kinds of allegations on this Officer McCain, man. As y'all go through y'all research, y'all will see the complaints. You will see the jacket is from here to Toledo. Him and his comrades even have cited reports, okay, and complaints about kicking in people's doors, pointing guns at innocent people and their children while they're trying to conduct a search warrant when he was a part of the Fugitive Apprehension Squad. Like I said, man, it is so much on this police officer. Now we understand why they are embarrassed and ashamed, all right, to admit who this officer is. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation, man, because like I said, none of it actually made sense at all, and it still doesn't make sense. But GFTV is going to be continuing to break this whole situation down with Rodney Hinton, Ryan Hinton, and this whole situation that's revolving around it. Like, share, subscribe. Always remember, fear the fire and fear the flame, man. God fear.